welcome to my part 2 of the custom series where I go in detail on some of my customs I've made recently. So today, as you see here, we're going to talk about this alternative, let's say Toy Story version of the Warp Darkmatter, from the Buzz Lightyear series, Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. Yeah, I almost forgot the name. So this was inspired by a guy on Instagram which made some digital pictures of pretty much how this guy looks, which I found very interesting, and I tried to recreate it. So this is my recreation of kind of his work, digital work, on how he thought Warp Darkmatter could look in the Toy Story universe. So yeah, I've used a collection body, Buzz Lightyear, and soon I will go in detail and show you how I did some of the things and explain some of the things. And actually I've got some new Meta Ray-Ban glasses with a camera in, so I will use them to try and make some more detailed close-ups. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for now. So I will go in detail and yeah, let's go. And here we are. So I think it turned out absolutely amazing. So what I did this time was the color difference here. I made these pieces here, here, here in paper. And then I painted it in this two-tone. This is one tone, this is another. So I painted this paper and I glued it on top to make the two-tone instead of masking everything up. This was a new method I tried this time. I think it worked pretty good. So basically it's paper on top here. But as you see, it's very smooth and nice, and that's what I'm going for. Underneath here, to make the rays here, I made clay, added clay on top, and I made holes in the chest to make the eyes, and inside there's a small box with some batteries, and also the light source goes from here outside in the arm, like you see here. I made these small pieces of glass to kind of mimic the button and the small port in the movie, so this basically can open inside in the movie. But obviously this can't open. But I made the V in black here to mimic its support. It can go apart. So the head is 3D printed by my friend from Instagram. He will appear here on the screen. Can't remember the name, so sorry, brother. He made the print. I sanded it for like 5 hours and painted it myself. I think it went very, very good. It's my second time I'm doing this ever, so I'm very happy with it. And also the arm is made from clay, the fingers is clay, this part is clay, this is plastic, this is clay. This shoulder joint is the original joint from Buzz Lightyear collection. I use that because it's very nice to attach this to the joint, because it's already a piece of him, so it sits perfect there. I also made this part here in clay, and the rays here down here, pretty much like he looks on the image I'm followed. Yeah, I think I made it very, very equal to the picture, which was my inspiration. Also the arm over here is a Frankenstein. This part is a Zerg, and this is a boss. So this is also how it looked in the digital piece I followed. And also on the back side, if you just take him here, we have a custom handmade jetpack in clay. So I made this as close as possible to look like something you will get like a toy. So the shape is almost symmetric. And yeah, I did my very best to make a jetpack that looked kind of like it does in the series, like Warp Darkmatter's jetpack look in the series. It's attached with a magnet. You can just like that and it will sit there perfectly. And also the wings are repainted, and these are the original collection wings. They can't light anymore because all electrics were already not working on this bus. So that's why I used him as a yeah, kind of like a dummy for this project. Because usually when I make these projects, I don't make them to work with any sound. But this time I did make electrics with the lights, and I really think it turned out so nice. And in 1 second I will go out in the dark and show you how it looks in the dark. And here we have him in the dark. Come on, this looks so badass. Again, I wish the lights in the wings were there, but they aren't. And also here you can see the arm. Also down here the small holes in Buzz's body beneath here also make the light go down here. Yeah, it's very cool in my opinion. And inside here you see the small switch. This is where you can turn him on and off. You need a small pointy piece of metal or something to reach it, but it's made so I can turn him on and off from the outside. Yeah. I almost forgot to show you this. So I got this hard case made, custom painted. I painted it and I made this custom logo also. So this is how I take my figures with me when I have them outside of my room. So this is a very safety waterproof case. And inside here you will find my warp Darkmatter. So basically you can just fit these spaces exactly like you want it. I think it's very cool. These small pieces, you can just take them apart. And yeah, as you see, I have a small apartment for the jetpack and the wings, and then the warp Darkmatter. Yeah, I think this is a very cool way to kind of take it with you when you're outside, because it has to be safe. So, and this is very safe. You can drive over this with a car, nothing will happen. It's very solid. So yeah, that's how I take my figures with me. I thought you should see this. I think it's a very cool feature. That was pretty much it, I think so. I've gone on over all the small details with what I've done to him and so on. Yeah, also the open helmet mod is something I added because I like it to be open and not closed with a big helmet on, so you can see his face and everything. Yeah. Let me know what you think in the comments. And otherwise, I just want to thank everyone for once again watching my video. That's everything for now. Bye bye.